tick, tick, tick. Melbourne wasn't a race, it was a warning shot. It was a fuse being lit on the FIA's new 2026 Formula 1 regulations. We've already had one team accused of cheating, a world champion calling the walls chaos, a rookie nearly causing a disaster, a team 15 laps down, and the FIA quietly admitting things may need to change. But now the grid's hurling towards China, and Shanghai is a track that won't forgive battery clipping, it won't hide straight line power drops, and it won't let anyone pretend the new era is stable. Australia exposed the cracks. Shanghai is going to decide who survives them. Melbourne delivered 120 overtakes, but not because the racing was good, because the cars were cycling through violent energy phases of deployment and clipping. Drivers were overtaking one lap and then sitting ducks the next. Max Verstappen called it chaos and said he only passed cars because he was 2 seconds a lap quicker in the clean air. In the cool-down room, Russel, Leclerc and Antonelli were stunned watching the near miss between Colapinto and Lawson. A moment they hadn't even seen live. Russell literally jolted in his seat. This wasn't racing, this was survival. And the grid left Melbourne knowing one thing. If the FIA doesn't fix this, someone's getting hurt. And Aston Martin, they didn't just have a bad weekend, they had a structural failure of a weekend. Fernando Alonso, his race turned into a 15-minute pit stop and a rolling test session. Lance Stroll, he finished 15 laps down. And Alonso, he's already warned that China will be no different. Because if the team has the same car, same power unit, they'll have the same problems. They're not optimised, they're not confident, and they ain't ready. Shanghai, it's long straights, high-speed circuit, the worst possible place for a team drowning in deployment issues and lack of mileage. Aston Martin, they're not fighting for points, they're fighting to understand their own car. And while the world screamed about the rules, Ferrari, they quietly walked out of Melbourne with P3 and P4. Lewis Hamilton, the man who spent all of 2025 hating his car, said he loved it, loved the race and found the new demands fun to drive. Leclerc, he looked sharp, controlled and unbothered. Ferrari didn't dominate, they didn't shock anyone, they did something more dangerous. They looked stable, and in a season where stability is gold, Ferrari might be the team no one sees coming until it's too late. Meanwhile at McLaren, Andrea Stella dropped the bombshell. McLaren, they feel like they're on the back foot, because Mercedes, they're not giving them enough engine data. He said they're going on the track blind, running the car, checking the data and reacting in real time instead of simulating behaviour like a top team should. This is the first time that McLaren have publicly criticised the HPP, and it's happening right as Mercedes take a 1-2 finish at Melbourne. Shanghai, they could widen the gap or ignite a political war between supplier and customer. Shanghai is the worst possible track for problems exposed in Melbourne. Long straights, heavy deployment demands, massive speed deltas, punishing clipping zones, and the FIA has already confirmed they'll review the energy rules after China, with aces up their sleeve ready to deploy. Drivers are angry, teams are nervous, and the FIA is cornered. Shanghai isn't round two, it's a fuse burning towards the first major rule change of the season. Melbourne cracked the surface, Shanghai will split it open, and the FIA, if they can't stabilise this era, the drivers will do it for them.